Tomatoes, okra, turkey, sausage, that's all been added. So I'm producing a meal for about 100 guys. I usually go over the mark just a little, try to make enough food for 107, just in case. We only feed 100, but sometimes some guys walk away with 2 bowls of food or somehow manage to get 2 plates from me because I can't watch everything all the time. I would rather create food for these people here than to work in a high-dollar restaurant. I'm glad that I'm doing this work. I could be working for a very big company, making somebody rich, but I feel like, and I hope that, you know, this has more meaning to me and them, hopefully.
Today, 29th, 30th. That's all I need.
There's a lot of imbalance in the world, and you know, that's another incentive yet again to try to give something back to the global consciousness, because it really doesn't matter. Nation to nation, everybody is tied in together, and it's about human struggle. They've really appreciated me. I've gotten so much appreciation. It's just unreal. I like to consider myself the type of person that wants to have some impact or help something, you know. And within my capacity, this is what I'm doing. I think I'm working within my capacity to give them the best that I can.
Well, we were very fortunate when we opened up that kitchen that we had a staff person from our previous shelter that used to work the overnight shift, but he loved to cook. So when we went about the business of staffing the kitchen, we hired a professional cook, and we hired Chuck as the assistant cook. And he quickly became like the celebrity chef of Nueces in East 7th Street.
These guys actually know the difference about what real food is. You might want to get a look at the color here. It's browning a little faster than I'd expected. If I ignored it for another minute, it would have burned. The roux comes last, but until then, I'm going to go ahead and add everything else. Just put the turkey in. I'm going to throw this okra in. Might not have enough room, might have to remove some liquid from the pot. In which case we'll make like a little secondary gumbo on the side. And I'll do that right now, just so we're going to have a little bit extra today. I hope to provide some sense of stability for them so they can you know, get on their way and you know, create or work towards their goals. And I think they just need a good, stable meal. I hope, you know, it's a better part of their day. If somebody had a bad day, they can come in here and relax, and I would think it's a pretty relaxing environment. We try not to tell them no and make them feel at home, I think, you know, most of the time. Plus, I'm just so busy trying to crank the food out. Guys, I did it. I burned the roux. I'm somehow trying to rectify and save it. It might work, it might not. This is what not to do. But it happens every so often. It's actually easy to do. So I'm trying to skim off what isn't burnt and then strain through the good stuff only. And I should still have enough for my gumbo. Oh well.
He started whipping up all these etouffees and jambalayas and gumbo, and one day there was a day-old bread in there, and I just said, like, offhandedly, well, heck, we need some bread pudding here. And the next day he had bread pudding made, and the clients were really, they were bewildered by this whole thing. I think they've been, used to eating at best at the Salvation Army, which does a pretty good job, but all of a sudden they're getting these meals that were way over the top and really, really nutritious and good.
I eat at the Sally sometimes next door, and it's not all that great. Sometimes it's all right, but here they always got good food.
Well, tonight it was gumbo, and we don't usually have gumbo, and I happen to love gumbo, so it was great, fantastic. And probably could have had some more shrimp in it, but it was very good, Had a good kick to it, too.
Doing all right? Good. What up, home style? Not bad. You have a floating island. It's all East Sanders Parish. Were you, what roads? Baldwin? Is it up near refineries, or is it across the Mississippi? Where is it? Is it across the bridge, Mississippi River bridge? We're trying to just respond to the need, and so coming from Lafayette, I kind of feel like charity shouldn't be there in the first place. It's part of a social condition and a problem that we experience globally as a human race.
He is the best cook around here. I know he is. It's all gourmet dishes.
We try to create a level of fairness for everybody here. Whereas if they don't find it out in the world and out in society, which I completely understand, that I give it my best to give as much respect as I can to these guys. I think they deserve it.
I'm homeless, but I got a job. I'm an instructor at a school. But I like to say that you ever had a restaurant out there, I could find me a date and I'd bring it to your restaurant, man. Because he cooks the best, man.
4-star.
I mean, people are saying, food here is a lot better than Denny's. There's meals. Well, but they mentioned that they're homeless. They can't afford the real places. But for what they can afford, that's what they say. But
that's pretty bad.
there is good food, fresh vegetables,
Focus
dessert,
on freshness here.
great iced tea, and it's good enough. It's good enough for us.
Hey, we're even on a budget. Not bad for a budget, huh?
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Thanks again.
Bye. See you later. Short then.